Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now, and if you're new to the channel, my name is Troy, and I really do appreciate you taking your time tuning into my video. A lot of people, when they make their wills, will leave some or all of their assets to an organization. Either they don't have a family to leave their assets to, or for some reason they don't will it to a family member. And what I'm going to talk about now, a lot of people think this is as low as you can get, especially for a place like Giffords Law Center. And what does Giffords want you to do? They want you to name them in your will, so they can use that money not to prevent gun violence like they say on their website, but to take guns away from law-abiding citizens. It seems the stereotype of ambulance-chasing lawyers holds true for the gun control group, the Giffords Law Center. They just want you to hold on long enough to alter your will or living trust to fork over your money you won't need in the afterlife to their favorite cause, stripping Americans of their Second Amendment freedoms. It would be easy to miss if you are not on Giffords' email lists. According to Giffords, the money will surely be well spent. Giffords' solicitation claims that by putting affirmations into action, bequeathed money will keep yourself and loved ones safe, while fighting for laws, policies, and programs, proving to save lives long into the future. Don't think that Giffords is suddenly going to advocate for actually locking up criminals that misuse firearms. It won't hold corrupt and soft on crime, George Soros-backed attorneys accountable for turning America's metropolitan areas into post-apocalyptic hellscapes. And it won't back programs that actually teach firearm safety and safe firearm storage. Giffords said in their solicitation that pledges made to Giffords Law Center will protect people and pets in donors' lives, plan for the distribution of assets, and help hold the gun lobby accountable. I think the best way to protect our pets, especially dogs, is abolish the ATF, so when they make unconstitutional visits, they don't shoot our furry friends. What the money bequeathed to them would really do is to line lawyers' pockets as they drag firearm manufacturers into court over bogus claims. Giffords has a hobby farm of lawyers and self-described experts that specialize in blaming firearm manufacturers for the harm caused by criminals. They use the courts to try to convince judges and juries that a firearm that was lawfully made and lawfully sold and subsequently misused by a criminal to harm someone else is somehow the fault of the manufacturer. That's like telling Louisville Slugger they should have known that their baseball bats that would be used as weapons to assault someone. So pay up. It's a long-term battle that Giffords, along with Michael Bloomberg's bankrolled every town for gun safety, and Brady United are waging to convince lawmakers to roll back the Protection of Lawful Commerce in Arms Act. That's the law enacted in 2005, after both U.S. House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate passed with a wide bipartisan consensus that prevents frivolous lawsuits against firearm manufacturers for the harm caused by criminal misuse of their products by remote third parties. These lawsuits were never successful. When they were tried in the late 1990s and the early 2000s, that was when President Bill Clinton's House and Urban Development Secretary, Andrew Cuomo, said the point of all those lawsuits wasn't to be successful. It was to inflict overwhelming legal costs or death by 1,000 cuts. At the same time, the Clinton administration was twisting the arms of firearm manufacturers to get them to support gun control legislation. The Federalist Society noted that then New York Attorney General Eliot Spitzer tried to coerce Glock into going along with gun control by offering a Cosa Nostra-style offer, one they couldn't refuse. He told them to sign an agreement to cave in to President Clinton's gun control demands. Then Spitzer promised, if you do not sign, your bankruptcy lawyers will be knocking at your door. These two actors, of course, later were elected governor of New York. Both Governor Spitzer and Governor Cuomo resigned in disgrace for separate sex scandals. Giffords thinks it knows best what to do with your money when you're dead and gone. After all, Giffords' PAC has given over $1.7 million in contributions to gun control candidates since 1990. They spent nearly $3 million in lobbying efforts to force through unconstitutional gun control laws since 1998 and doled out $6.6 million in outside spending since 2000. The only pets that will be kept safe by bequeathing money to Giffords will be the pet gun control lawyers. Like I said at the beginning of the video, a lot of people think this is as low as you can get, especially for a gun-hating group like Giffords. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, or if I gave you some information you didn't know, or if you also want to help the channel out and help it grow, and all you have to do is like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications, I really would appreciate it. And I invite everybody back to see my next video.